Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, there's the stiff arm. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. Past the 20. Bulldozing his way past tacklers.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Cannot ask for better starting field position. First and goal from the 1. Direct snap to the back. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore making an impact play.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, Probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house. But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fights off a defender. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up. And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll run it here. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Fights through the tackler. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Made the defense look slow that time. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. But they'll do more here. They stop him right at the 24.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. He's past the 30, past the 10. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call and back them up 15. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Extra point try coming now. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Crossing the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First down and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Going with the old counter run here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Canes will crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Ohio State 31, Miami 17.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff again. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass clock. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Point after, up and good. 17. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Football is coughed up by the return inside their own 20. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. Look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receiver makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 52, Miami 24.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Bringing pressure. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Look at him run through those tacklers. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Cricket.
And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.